Valves, fluid, and data. That's what we're going to be talking about on this aggressive growth stock pick session with Brian Bolan, our aggressive growth stock strategist. And keep watching because I'm sure it'll all make perfect sense when Brian starts talking about these two stocks. In the valves, fluid category, Circor, CIR, the ticker.
Right, Circor, and when we're talking about valves and fluid maintenance systems, things like that, we're talking about a company that is not the one that's handling the sewer or wastewater, that sort of stuff. It's more along the lines of oil and oil flowing through pipelines, and that's kind of what you need these valves for. So obviously there's a lot of demand for oil, always has been, always kind of will be, maybe 10 years from now, maybe a little bit less, but for right now, still pumping out 86 million barrels of oil a day, and we're using just about that number. The price of oil has come in a little bit, but I think a lot of that is because of the Bakken area, North Dakota, and that sort of space. So the largest importer of oil, being the U.S., is increasing its own production. So therefore, the purchase on the open market, while it's still out there, but the factor of how it works into the actual purchase of oil, because we're making more oil ourselves, the price is coming down. That's not to say that there isn't more oil coming out of the ground, and that's the idea. There's more oil coming out of our own ground, and we're using these valves and systems, so therefore that's one of the reasons why I like it. It's a number one, a string of 7 straight beats, and then when you look at what has happened to the stock after each beat, the way that the stock has moved up, it's been quite impressive lately, so this is one to keep your eye on. So it's a number 1 ranked stock, as we can see here from the chart. A recent beat, so you see that the stock has kind of popped up of late, but if you're going to hold the stock for another 3 months and you get another good beat, you can see that the stock keeps on moving up with each beat.
All right, and Carbonite, those are the data backup folks, right?
Right, exactly. So backing up your computer is a very important thing. We're moving from operating systems. Windows is trying to push you into this new thing, so you want to make sure that you have your data and all of your information backed up pretty well. One thing that I like about Carbonite is that they have also broken the outsource model, where everyone's been outsourcing jobs to Asia or India or that part of the world. They've been keeping a lot of their customer service jobs in the United States and in Maine of all places. Which is, I'm sure everyone in Maine is used to using a computer, but you like to think of Maine as being more rural and rustic. But they're very good at...
Maybe you do. I don't know. It didn't hit me that way, but okay.
Well, I didn't think of Maine as being a spot for computer technology or that sort of thing. It isn't really the hub of that end of the world. You think more Silicon Valley or that sort of thing. But as a company that is a number 2 rank, and they have got a great history of beating the number. They missed last quarter, and then this quarter they beat the number. They beat it quite soundly. That miss provided a nice entry point, pushed the stock down nice and low. And so as we look forward here, I think if we continue on this path, getting back on the path of beats, investors will be pretty happy to be owning this number 2 Zacks ranked stock.
All right, Carbonite. I'm still using carbon paper, to be honest with you, but it's not working well because it gets the screen all messy.
It's all dirty, yeah.
Yeah.
The whiteout on the screen doesn't help either.
And that doesn't help either. Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
All right, check out more stock picks on our website, Zacks.com. Stock picking strategies there for your review as well. With Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.